All right, this week we are reading Dating After the End of the World, and we are going back to our author, Jeneva Rose. I'm Jamie Livingston.
And I'm Sarah Lyles, and we are so approachable. Okay, so this is your pick.
It is. I feel like it's a team effort. I suggested it because I've seen this one coming up a lot. And, you know, we can't get away from Jeneva Rose.
Right.
She's the one who gave the recommendation for our granny serial killer. Mm-hmm. And now we're coming in hot with a zombie apocalypse romance.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't really have a good reason other than, like, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
And to me, zombie apocalypse romance.
Right. They don't seem
one
to go
is not
together.
like the other, right? Yes.
No, not at all. So, Sarah, tell us what this book is about.
All right. So there's nothing like the undead to bring the living together in an action-packed and apocalyptically romantic, genre-shattering novel by a New York Times best-selling author.
Casey Pearson grew up with a doomsday prepping father. At 18, tired of living an unconventional life, she left home, vowing never to return. More than a decade later, a mysterious viral outbreak changes everything, including the people it infects, turning them into zombie-like creatures. It's the end of the world, and no one saw it coming. Well, except for Casey's father. With no place left to run and danger lurking around every corner, Casey is forced to return home.
Upon arrival, she's surprised to find that her dad has hunkered down with a group of survivors, including her arch nemesis, Blake Morrison, the high school bully who made Casey's teenage years a living hell. While struggling to live on the compound, face outside threats, and survive alongside her handsome enemy, Casey will learn that although the world has ended, hers is just beginning. I kind of laugh at all of that.
Right.
A little chuckle, like, okay, a lot of that doesn't seem to go together, but here we go.
I know. I'm excited to dive into this one because I really don't know what to expect when it comes to zombies. I feel like that's outside of my purview. I've done a lot of apocalyptic books and fun things like that, but not with zombies.
All right.
Okay, I do want to note, though, we've said the word romance a couple times. Mm-hmm. So I went to romance.io. We do have a spice warning for this. It says 3 out of 5 chili peppers, which means there's at least one open door scene. Mm-hmm. So there could potentially be explicit sexual content, open door. Although some of the reviews that I read said more of a 1 to 2 chili pepper. So I'm assuming based off of that it is less on the spiciness, but we will see. From what we've also found, there is gruesome details, which I guess zombie apocalypse, we're going to get some gruesome stuff and some explicit language. So if you are not down for that, we understand. Come back in 2 weeks and we'll have a new, maybe a more wholesome book at that point. I don't know. We don't even know what's next.
I have no idea.
But if zombies aren't your thing, we understand.
And this isn't for you if zombies aren't your thing.
Right. But we're really just showing the range that So Approachable has. You know, we can do everything.
Literally. And I think what's fun about this is it's a romance. I actually am kind of excited. But I always err on the side of caution, especially with romances, of saying, let's say it's more of a 3 out of 5 chili peppers, and then we'll be able to give them a little bit more details next week.
Yeah, that sounds good. We've done some background on Jeneva Rose before, but for anybody who hasn't listened to our other episodes on perfect marriage or perfect divorce, let's tell them who she is.
All right. So Jeneva Rose is the New York Times bestselling author of several novels, including Perfect Marriage and Perfect Divorce. Her work has been translated into more than 30 languages and optioned for film and TV. She currently lives in Wisconsin with her husband, Drew, and her stubborn English bulldogs, Winston and Phyllis Vance.
And she just had her baby in July, and his name is Chase James. And she posts a lot about him on Instagram and TikTok, so.
Yeah, I think that's so cute. She really is, so proud of him.
I know. She also left a review on her Goodreads for this book.
Oh.
So I thought that was fun. She said, "This is my favorite book I've written. The genre is unhinged like me. And for those wondering, there will be a book 2."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because some of the reviews that I saw that she has posted show that it ends in a cliffhanger.
Oh,
And
that's
so
kind of her thing to do.
there is a clear need for a book 2, so she's just kind of giving people what they want and just reassuring them there will be more. These people will come back from the dead. I don't know.
Probably not. All right. So overall, this only has, 17,000 ratings because it just came out in September.
Oh, yeah. We didn't say that. This is a fresh book.
Brand new. And so it's got an overall rating of a 3.94. Mm-hmm. It looks like it's mainly 4 and 5 stars. So, yeah. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but it sounds like it's pretty good.
Yeah. So I found a 4-star review. I was struggling to find one that was a knock it out of the park. So I got a 4-star review from Courtney, and she said, "I have no idea what I just read, but I think I loved it. Dating at the End of the World is a romance set during a zombie apocalypse, but honestly, it blends so many genres that it feels like its own wild thing. This book was completely unhinged in the best way, and half the time I was just sitting there wondering, what in the world am I reading? But I was also having such a good time."
I mean, it's like, what?
Right. I feel like that's just this, you have to sit in that. Your brain might not be able to take it.
All right, I found a 5-star by Jodam. He said, diabolically clever, a 4.5 rounded to a 5. Dating After the End of the World is a compelling read that will surprise you. This is not my genre at all and is a different book from Jeneva Rose, but I absolutely could not put this book down. It is fast-paced, full of action, bodies piling up, and so much more. I don't want to reveal anything about the story. All I know is once you start reading, you won't stop, and you will be looking over your shoulder. Expect the unexpected.
Okay, bodies piling up. Interesting. So I maybe was a little overzealous in my finding reviews. I found 2 bad reviews, or I found a middle of the road. I have a 3-star review from Kate, and she said, "I have mixed feelings on this one. I typically love this author and her books, and I could tell she was trying to do something a little different here, and in some areas, she totally pulled it off. In others, it just felt a bit ridiculous."
Fair.
Right.
Yeah.
That seems fair. I also found a 2-star review from Zoe, and she said, "The maggots crawling inside the stomachs of the decaying zombies held my interest longer than the romance between the 2 main characters in this book."
I mean, nasty.
I can do a lot of really gross things, but maggots are pretty bad.
Maggots eating flesh. So.
Yeah.
All right. So I found a 1-star by Jean. It says, "Dating After the End of the World sounds great on paper. Zombies, survival, enemies to lover, but it's a mess in execution. The characters act like teenagers. The romance is forced and unearned, and the plot is predictable to the point of boredom. The apocalypse setting feels like a window dressing for a cliche love story that never earns its big moment." Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like there's going to be a lot going on here, which I don't. Okay, so this is our question. Our question is talking about apocalypse, and in books and TV shows, I don't know that I've read anything that has zombies. I've read a lot of things that are post-apocalyptic. Maybe they're just all the post-apocalyptic, and so I don't actually know what the apocalypse itself was. If you think about Hunger Games, something really bad happened, and now they are living in the fallout of a world war.
True.
Right? Yeah. And so there are several books like that where we are in a completely different political climate, or we are reduced to no technology because the power grid has been wiped out. There's another book that I wanted to read that is kind of apocalyptic, and we don't ever find out what is happening in that one, and like something's going wrong and communications have been knocked out, and so I enjoy that. I think I'm going to be scared with this one. I don't know. Zombies.
Well,
scary stuff. I don't do scary movies.
Yeah.
So reading about it, I don't know. We'll see.
Books, this will be my first read about zombies. I actually watched every single season of The Walking Dead. So there's nothing but zombies there.
Okay, see, I never watched that.
Lots of zombies, lots of bodies, lots of death.
Okay.
I mean, but I didn't even really enjoy the zombie portion of it. I think it was just kind of a background, like, you got to run from these. But I liked all the stories. There were so many stories mixed in with all the death and the dying. And I mean, it was enjoyable. I mean, it was a good show, obviously.
Okay,
I mean, it had 11 seasons.
Yeah. And I never watched a single episode.
Well, I just tell you, anyone else that was a big Walking Dead fan will tell you it is addicting. And I don't normally watch anything that's like horror, gruesome. Ever since I had kids, my mindset shifted and it was like, oh no, these things could be real. I guess zombies are so far-fetched to me that I don't even think they could be real.
Did you ever see the movie I Am Legend?
I don't think so.
I think that one's Will Smith.
Okay.
And he's like the last normal person alive. And that one gives me nightmares because it's like zombies. They're definitely, it was some sort of infection. And I want to say that they were on like Manhattan, like on Long Island, and they were contained out there. And he's like the only person there, and he's trying to like save humanity. And it's terrifying. These creatures are hideous, and that's what I'm picturing already in this book. And I don't know.
Well, what's funny, because
I'm such a sissy.
Again, I think of these and I go, what's the likelihood of really, like, okay, zombies, like, are they really real? I mean, for current basis, I'm like, no, but come on.
I find that perspective from you very comical because usually you're like, it's fantasy. How am I supposed to read that? It's not real. It's not real.
This is gruesome fantasy.
And so that makes it like okay to read,
more
or that you
entertaining.
can palate
It's not
it.
like a unicorn or like an ogre coming frolicking through the woods.
Why not?
I don't know.
How is it different?
Well, I don't see a unicorn coming to kill people, okay?
Well, hopefully you're not seeing zombies coming to kill people either.
It sounds like we're going to in this book.
Okay, along those lines, what about prepping? Would you say that you are a prepper, or do you know any preppers? I mean, I will admit that we have a lot of freeze-dried food in our basement, and we have, like, plans. We have communicated plans to get out of Dodge in case something starts going wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at the nation's capital, so we are a big target.
True.
So if something were to happen, we would, like, get in the car and head west.
I'd probably just die. We have nothing. I mean, really, I even like go grocery shopping for the week, and I am not like, I don't keep a bunch of extras and excess. And we've talked about this before, like probably not on this show, but like I'm a minimalist to its finest.
Yes, you are.
And so sometimes when you ask me, do you have this? And you're like, you probably purge that because that's just who you are.
You're that efficient. Yeah. But you are dying in the apocalypse.
Oh, absolutely. At least I'm not going to suffer.
I definitely have family members who I wouldn't go so far as to call them preppers, but I would say that they are mildly prepared.
Right.
I mean, I feel like I can't give away my secrets. My family has like bunkers and stuff.
That's
like,
awesome.
So,
there's ideas.
We have places that we could go, and we might be okay.
Right. Yeah.
If something were to happen.
Sure.
Again, we talked about being stranded on an island. I feel like my family could survive.
Yeah.
So I feel
now
like
I know why.
the apocalypse. Hopefully we would find ways to get my karate skills out. Like, what kills a zombie? I don't know. It's not guns.
The dumbbells you've got up there.
Awesome. The bats, all of the sports gear.
All the things. But yeah, I mean, I guess my dad does often send, like, I'm one of 5 kids, and so he'll send like a text message of like list of things that you probably should keep on hand. And so I would consider that along the lines of like being prepared and prepping in case of, scenarios.
Yeah. There's a lot to think of. I mean, have you ever actually thought about the end of the world, or if something terrible happened, like what you would do?
No, I haven't. I guess I can't live in that fear. I think that's what it is. Like, I can't live in that thought of that because I think I would almost live. And what it sounds to me, like she's living in this, like her dad's a prepper. How does that affect her life? Like, are you able
seems
to?
Like it's bad,
right? Like, are you able to like soak up every single day, or are you just so worried with what might happen?
Well, right. It looks like she completely runs away from her dad and like disowns him.
Yeah.
And so I can see being brought up in a prepping family that
Sure.
would be traumatic in and of itself. But now looking back, she's probably like, oh.
I'm glad he was. I mean, obviously she went back to him because he was prepared.
Right.
And she's not the only one that goes back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe I should think about.
Right.
You know.
I feel like my husband and I had these conversations mostly, I don't know, like at the start of the Russia-Ukraine war, just because, I mean, he's in the military. And we talk about the likelihood of nukes flying. And it's like, well, if a nuke is aimed at D.C., we're in the fallout. So, like, we're toast.
Yeah,
so
true. We're out of there. We're no point of even prepping for anything.
Right. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
These are conversations that my families have. So that's why I enjoy the apocalyptic themes. But I'm in it for the zombies. I don't know what we're doing with that.
Well, until then, keep reading.
Keep ranting.
And remember, you're so approachable.
Okay, the episode is over. Get reading.
But before you go, like, review, and subscribe.
Turn on notifications to get the alert when the full episode drops.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook to see what we're reading next and join the conversation.
We're so excited to have you on board. Just don't get eaten by the zombies. Right? Stay alive. You can do this.
Sounds like I'm dead.
You're dead.
I'm dead.
I'm going to go and, I don't know, what can I can take your, like, shovels or something from your garden.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Or because I might be the zombie that's coming to eat you.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Don't do that, please.